Hello Twitterverse, I'm Tony Cattani, proud principal of Lenape High School in New Jersey, and I'm going to share with you some of our strategies that we're doing to enhance our professional development at our school. First, we started with peer observations. We wanted to get teachers helping other teachers to get better and make our good teachers more like our great teachers. We have amazing teachers in our building. We were able to see this as an administrative team on a daily basis through walkthrough observations or formal observations. We would talk about it with other teachers about how they should have seen or could have seen another teacher utilize a specific strategy. We needed to bring that to life and provide that opportunity for all of our teachers so they could see it with their own eyes. Because I know as a principal, I'd be a much better teacher now than when I was in the classroom, because I've completed so many observations, seen so many teachers utilizing all these different strategies. So we asked our teachers to self-reflect and identify their greatest instructional superpower. That could be how they design a lesson, how they manage the classroom, how they promote growth mindset in their classroom, or how they check for understanding of each and every one of their students on a daily basis. Once they identified that instructional superpower, they were to share this on a Google form, and then this would be shared with all the other teachers, that they identified themselves as a great lesson designer, or that they identified themselves as someone that promotes that growth mindset. And if I'm another teacher and I wanted to get a little bit better at that growth mindset in my classroom, I could go see this teacher teach, because they're identifying themselves as being superior, as being really, really good at this, and they felt confident that they would share this. Well, with that being said, we had over 90% of our staff participate over the last 2 years in this program, eclipsing over 1,000 peer observations in the past 2 school years by opening their doors and allowing other teachers to come in and see what they do. This was a really pivotal moment within our school culture for increasing our instructional leadership capacity, because teachers are then, as they identified themselves, they were putting themselves out there that they were great at something, and they had to live up to that expectation. So they worked particularly hard to make sure that that was true, and then they wanted to get better at the other facets that we shared with them as well. This then spawned out to something that we had teachers wanted to teach other teachers how to teach. We created something called collegiality cafes, in which teachers during their lunch break opening their classroom up, and other teachers would come in and visit during their lunch, and they would talk about instructional strategies. This varied from a variety of things. We've had over 50 of these in the past 2 years, led by 45 different teachers. It talked about, it could be Google Classroom, it could be Pear Deck, it could be not just technology, but it could be cooperative learning strategies. It could be formative assessment strategies utilized in a classroom. Teachers talking about teaching and getting better from one another. This is what it started to create. This instructional leadership capacity started to expand all over our building, and teachers wanted to help other teachers get better and also share some of their greatness. One of the cooler things we've done, though, this past school year was we had a writing room challenge. The writing room challenge is something that I wasn't familiar with in the beginning, but I learned about this through one of our former students who is a DJ in LA. And he talked to me about how many people it takes to write a successful song in hip-hop or pop music, because it has to really spawn across a lot of different audiences. So they utilize 4.5 writers to create every song that's on the top 100 on average. Sometimes it takes 10 or 13. On some TV shows, like the hit show This Is Us, it takes 10 writers to write a daily episode. So we utilize the same concept within our building. We asked our teachers to get into a room, and the challenge was for them is to create a dynamic lesson that was going to truly engage all of their students, that it was going to be purposeful, it was going to be fun, it was going to be entertaining. When you think about it, kind of like a hit song or a hit show. This is what we wanted to create. We wanted to have instructional hooks, we wanted to have a theme, we wanted the kids to be up and about, we wanted them learning and engaged, and we wanted our teachers taking some instructional risks. So they came together with 4 or 5 teachers and brainstormed and came up with some dynamic lessons. What this created after that point was they were to teach these lessons within the next month. Once they taught the lessons and they put themselves out there and they saw the student reaction and they felt those butterflies in their stomach again about creating these dynamic lessons, they wanted that feeling again. And teachers were upping their game on a daily basis, sharing what they did with other teachers, and then trying to create that feeling all over again in their next daily lesson. The Writing Room Challenge was a huge success and is a reference for us throughout the entire year, and will be for quite some time, of trying to create that Writing Room Challenge and those dynamic lessons. Just like a songwriter, just like someone creating This Is Us, just like all of our teachers are doing. This is not an isolated profession anymore, at least not at our school. We're working together to get better by utilizing our best resources, each other, while increasing our instructional leadership capacity. These are some of the things that we've done recently to personalize our professional development. I hope to help you as much as it has helped us develop our culture and enhance our culture. Thank you, and have a wonderful summer.